Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday here at the Makers Gonna Learn YouTube channel. We are so excited to be here with you today.
Yes, and today we're gonna be doing a lot of speculation, a lot of testing.
Ooh.
This is kind of gonna be a very chit-chatty day.
Yeah, we're so excited. This is, I saw this pop off. We're gonna kind of go into why we titled it what we titled it. I find this really interesting. We're gonna do some comparing. I'm super excited to have the Cricut sublimation paper. As you guys know, we have been huge fans of A-Sub. We've tested A-Sub against copy paper before, and I thought since a lot of you, I don't know, summer always screams sublimation to me.
Yeah.
Always screams sublimation. So I was like, we need to test out some of the Cricut sublimation paper.
Absolutely.
See, I also find it so strange that the only sublimation paper that they have, like the only sublimation product is this paper.
Yeah, which leads us to the question, why would they have a sublimation paper and not have something else in mind?
Listen. After seeing that amazing new machine that we're filming a video on, we already filmed it, stay tuned. It may be a machine that's like the size of a Cricut Joy that also prints and cuts, that isn't a Cricut.
Oh yeah.
I think, you know, Cricut tried at one point to do a printer and a cutter, and it was called the Cricut Imagine, and it was giant, and they partnered with HP, and it was my favorite Cricut machine. It was my favorite.
Really?
They yeah, and it was like making your own print and cuts. Like you would tell it what to do.
I love that.
So cool.
But like, why did it not take off? Let's talk about that.
I don't even know. I mean, it took off for me.
But obviously it didn't take off for the market because it would still be here, would it not?
So you couldn't really like upload your own pictures. You couldn't, because it was all cartridge based back then, really.
Okay.
So you had to, it was only powered off your cartridge.
Okay.
And things like that. So I think Cricut, you know, they've been quiet.
They
Cricut has been quiet for like, this is going on summer too. Normally, if you're new around here, hi, I'm Tanner, it's Lauren. We've been crafting on the YouTube channel for over a decade. It's so much fun. Every summer, Cricut launches something new. Every summer. This is going to be, we're in the middle of July, so they do have August, but they usually do their product launch now and gear it ready, like they kind of like queue up for the holiday shopping season. Like they release it now, and then they have the shopping season. I speculate that they're working on something interesting. I don't know if the sublimation paper has anything to do with it or not. I would love to know what you all think, like what you think may be coming. I know in the past over a year ago, we speculated a laser machine.
I know, and nothing has come
happened.
of that.
They have been working on, you know, their patents and things for lasers. Who knows how long they are from it.
Yeah.
They could be getting close. I don't know. But yeah, so we're super, super excited. Yes, I think if the Cricut Imagine came out now with Cricut Design Space, it would be better. Crafty lady, me too. I love it, love it, love it.
So my question is why would they not, I mean, if you already have it in your pocket, why would you not take something you already have and make it compatible with the software that you have? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You already have the technology.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
I mean, to me, this is just my brain. In my brain, I understand that infusible ink, so Cricut infusible ink
is printed sublimation.
It's printed, so you're buying printed sublimation. You're buying. Let's talk about it because you're buying pre-printed sublimation. The only difference is it's just a pattern that you print that they print, and you cut your design out of that.
Period.
You can't do anything else. They might as well just print sublimation designs and stick them in a pack and sell them to you.
Yeah.
They would probably make more money.
Probably.
So my thoughts are, if they don't have anything up their sleeve, what is the point?
That's the thing. Like
for
when
releasing sublimation paper.
I mean, really, I want to see.
And honestly, I ain't gonna say a bad thing about the sublimation paper because when you see the results, like it has good results.
Yeah. So they have the full multicolor heat transfer projects are easier than ever with Cricut sublimation paper. Designed with the ideal paper thickness to allow maximum ink, blah, blah, blah. Print in full color on your sublimation printer. Then let your Cricut cutting machine precision cut your design. I find it really odd because if you're
But you don't have to cut it. You don't have to cut your design.
I was about to say, I would never, I mean, I've been teaching people how to sublimate with Cricut for years, and the process never is cut it.
No,
the
process is use design space to design.
Yes.
Because it's an easy design software, and we all know it.
Here's why I don't. The line, like the little grips on the machine, that could actually like really mess up your sublimation print. So I don't actually recommend that. You'll see our process today. I'm just intrigued. They have a video on their website and they kind of walk you through using the sublimation paper and like the full process. They talk about the design. They literally cut the sublimation paper.
They have their star wheels over their design.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would just not want any star wheels over a sublimation ink because we know how easy it could to scratch it off.
Yeah.
Donna says, Xtool has certainly made all their lasers and DTF machines compatible with XCS software. The XCS also lets you save your designs. Yes, so fun. Yes, Cricut is up to something. Love testing days. Yes, I love it. Okay, before we dive into full sublimation and talk about it, I did want to share that we do have our brand new MGL Plus membership open for enrollment. We are so excited to give you guys instant access to our new AI for Creatives course that launched over last weekend at Craft Weekend. If you weren't there, watch the replays. When you say yes to MGL Plus, use the coupon code EPIC to upgrade your membership or join the membership. This membership tier has every one of our courses we've ever developed.
Including the sublimation course.
Ooh, and you get the sublimation cheat sheet, which we'll actually be using today as our cheat sheet. We love it. And inside here, you get an all access pass to everything we create. So on the docket this year, I just finished filming some really fun projects for Maker University. We are doing junior year. Y'all, these projects are so good.
First of all, we've both been filming because my goal is to have all of mine done by the end of this week.
We're so excited.
So I'm just telling you, if you are ready to go to the next level, if you're like, okay, I love your tutorials, I love watching people, but like, I already know how to do all of this. I want to take my crafting deeper. Like, I want to test my knowledge. I want to expand my knowledge. I'm the type of person that I'm constantly wanting to learn something new. I want to be able to say, oh, I can do that. Or, oh, yeah, I know how to do that. I can figure that out. If this is you with crafting and you really want to go deeper, you're definitely going to want to either grab the MGL Plus membership or upgrade from yearly to MGL Plus. Either one, because like Tanner said, you get instant access to everything we've ever created and all of the new courses you don't have to pay extra for. We did release, we've never done this where we built a course behind the scenes, didn't tell you guys about it, and released it with this launch.
And that's AI for Creatives. After the demand of last week's live stream and us already having this course in our back pocket, we were so excited to launch it at Craft Weekend. We teach three or four softwares of AI: ChatGPT, Kittl, Playground, Ideogram,
and Canva. Five. Canva AI.
We teach 5 different modules going through each of these. If you are a MGL Plus member or All Access Pass holder, please go watch that course. It is so good. It's going to take that crafting to the next level. If you're not a member, or if you're a regular MGL member, you can upgrade your membership, use the coupon code EPIC. You'll get grandfathered in at this low price. You'll get this starter kit mailed to you, which is our Etsy resource, Cricut resource, Canva resource, font resource, hack resource, sublimation resource, and we're really excited because you get to prorate your membership. So say you joined in May or March, you have a significant amount of months on your membership. If you're logged in, when you click the join link down below, you'll be able to get that proration if you're a yearly member. And we even have a monthly tier of this to make it super accessible. $47 a month. It will be when the doors close on Sunday night. the price will increase to $67 a month. So
I mean, that
very
monthly
accessible,
price, and even with monthly, now there are a couple perks that if you decide to go yearly that you do get over monthly.
Yes, like a Make-a-thon supply box
yes.
mailed to you. We have a design certification coming out at the end of fall. We're really excited about to help level up your design principles and things. So that will be exclusive to annual members because there's a lot of back and forth. We're allowing you guys to, you know, submit your work and things to be audited and, you know, reviewed. So we're super excited. So there are perks. I do love to say, you guys know me around here. I like to meet you with your investment and you trusting us. So when you say yes to working with us for a full year, here's what we do. We say, well, let's pour back some of that money right back into you. So when you go annual, you always pay the least, you get grandfathered in, but you also get the most. So it's a double whammy for you guys to make that investment and to say yes to your crafting. We wanted to make Makers Gonna Learn a one-stop shop. So if you're an MGL Plus member, you will get all of our new courses just added to your account, just blessed with those programs, no additional cost. We're really simplifying our structure. And here's the thing. When we launch AI for Creatives to like be a one-click course purchase, that program will be roughly $297. So if you do the math, if you're trying to do a couple of our programs, you will pay way more to buy them individually than just going MGL Plus. So just wanted to answer that and share that as you hear us talk about our Plus membership. You all know what it is. We love getting to craft with you guys. So if you have questions, be sure to let us know. And it is so much fun. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, April, you're coming. You have an all access pass. Love it, love it. Yay, I've started the AI course. Guys, it is so good. Yeah. So good.
Yep.
Love it. They can send their new machine to MGL Plus. Oh my gosh, yes, Donna. Everybody needs to send us their machines. I feel like we're testing every machine. Cricut applied for a new patent in February that has not yet been granted related to comprehensive sublimation framework. Oh my gosh, Tamara, can you send me what you have on this? Email it to hi@makersgonnalearn.com.
Please.
Let me know.
Please.
Yes, you can do a patent search. Do a patent search.
Oh, let's just do that.
Let's do a patent search. We're ready.
We're ready to do one.
Woohoo!
Okay. So, first of all.
Have you ever done a patent search?
No, I've not.
Okay, we're going to
learn how to do one together. We're going to learn how to do one together. So I'm going to go here. We're just going to Google. Let's just Google patent search.
Yeah, let's find a website.
How do you spell patent? P-A-T-E-N? There's a lot. Oh, E-N-T, patent search. Oh, there it was. Oh. There it was. There it was.
So fun.
I'm good at a lot of things. Spelling's not one of them. Okay, so we're going to search for U.S. Patent and Trademark Office.gov. That's for sure the one that I want to do.
Love it.
Patent Public Search Tool is a new web base. Here we go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Searchable indexes, operators. Do we search by operators? Look at the green. Oh, there I see it. Green buttons. Basic search, advanced search.
Let's do a basic. You want to do basic?
We'll start with basic first.
I just want to see all of Cricut's patents. Can we just search
patent
Cricut?
or publication number?
No.
We can't.
Look by company?
Search everything. Applicant name?
Yeah.
Applicant name.
Let me see if they. It would be ProvoCraft or Cricut. ProvoCraft. But
let's try ProvoCraft.
Look, Cricut. I can't remember off the top of my head if they go by.
Please enter only one word per.
Oh, okay. It's Cricut Inc. So you can just search Cricut.
Okay. Applicant name. Cricut.
Love it.
Cricut.
Love it.
Okay.
Okay. Can we sort this by latest?
Heat press.
Ooh.
Wait, what is this? Campbell, Vance, et al. This don't inventor name, but it doesn't say anything else other. When I searched Cricut, this is all that comes up.
Okay, let's see here.
You might have to look at this.
Okay, so some of these are the actual inventors because they do credit.
Okay.
I want to see if there's dates. Okay, publication dates.
Yeah, there are publication dates.
Wait, they're busy.
6/10/2025. Sublimation systems and related methods. PDF. Look at that.
Oh, is this our press? Wait, they just updated the mug press. They must have updated the mug press. Related systems. So interessante.
Cricut ink. Yeah, that's just a mug press.
Was this the right? Okay, publication.
Yeah, that was 6/10,
okay.
Which it is. What's that crafting pad?
Crafting pad. I don't know. I've never really do this unless. Oh, this is.
This is the heat press. I bet that's a pad for the heat press.
Yeah. Okay. Method of sublimation ink using a layup sheet. Is this just a sheet? Okay.
Is this their paper?
Oh, maybe it is the paper. Okay. This is their amazing paper. Okay, Suzanne says the patent is published February 27th. So let's go to February 27th. Here we go.
There it is.
The Sublimation System and Related Methods, PDF. Oh my gosh, just ask ChatGPT.
That's
okay, so
a
this
mug
is the
press.
mug press. Okay.
It's for you can use it for a taller mug. See, there's on this side is a standard mug, and then this one all the way to the right looks like a taller mug.
Cool.
So I bet they're making that bigger.
Okay,
but why did they not have mug press? Like, why is it called?
Well, sometimes they don't want to release like names, so they give like this really vague. Sometimes. So see.
Mug press.
Yeah.
Okay.
Method for providing
digital content.
Now I'm just curious.
Now we're just looking.
Oh, this is Design Space. Well, I think. Method for providing digital content. Oh my gosh, this is the old Cricut. Lauren, okay, guess how I will give you $100.
Is that a light pad?
No, I will give you $100. This is only for Lauren McCoy. Not any of y'all, because I know everybody online. If you know it, you can comment it here in a second. If you can name this device right here, I'll give you $100.
Well, I'm not gonna get it because I can't name that specific device, but that is the. Wait, give me a second.
Well, okay, you want to name this? Okay.
Is that the Cuddle Dud?
Ah, the Cuddle Bug.
Cuddle Bug.
This is the Cricut expression.
Okay.
This is a Gypsy. This is their Gypsy. Now, Lauren, you used to be able to plug these cartridges into your Cricut.
Yes, I know. Okay, listen, we had one.
But you would link all your cartridges to your Gypsy.
Oh,
and then you could do all of your design. It was Design Space on a little, it was like our version of a Nintendo Switch.
I just missed out on $100.
Oh my gosh.
Dang it.
Okay, I don't know why these patents are, how they're updating these, these are old. A lot of mention about this sublimation though. I find this a layup sheet and method.
Of sublimating ink, try that one. Just
Wait. Oh, they do have ink, right?
Yeah, it said in that one that's right there, it says Sublimation ink. So just PDF it.
Okay. So fascinating.
Is that still the paper? Are we sure that's the paper?
I don't know. Somebody chime in.
It has to be.
It has to be, clearly. Their version of paper.
Like, is it?
Provide a cut material. Yep. Okay.
Huh. But why would they apply for a patent for paper?
I just find it interesting. Like, what is next, Cricut? Come on. We're ready. So the crafting apparatus, which we know
Support
what that is.
stand.
That's that big old Cricut machine.
Crafting mat assembly method for utilizing sand.
An electronic cutting machine.
What is that one? That was from last year.
Is this?
That was 2024.
Oh, they redid
updated clamps.
Yeah. Okay.
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 So would that have been before or after the 4 was released?
Probably. They must have updated. They probably updated it for the next one coming out.
Okay.
Because this was in November or September.
But there's nothing on here for. There's another sublimation and related, right up above that. But there's nothing on here.
Nothing new. We got our
once
mug
again
press.
the mug press.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe we still got more going. Laser cutting apparatus.
That's the one we saw.
We've already dug into this. If y'all haven't seen their laser cutter, come take a look with us real fast. Ooh, it looks so tiny.
It does look tiny, and I mean, I don't hate it.
I'm excited. This looks cool.
That looks different than the other one, though. This one down here looks like a X Tools, not that one, but the first one.
Yeah, it does.
Almost
it
identical.
Really does. Well, you know they're playing with those. Like when you're developing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you're knowing. So cool. Super, super cool. Ooh. Ooh.
I wonder how long it's gonna take.
Ooh. Cricut, if you're watching, I will be part of this launch. You know, there's not other product launches I'd be a part of, but I'm back. I'm ready. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. We love it.
Go back to the top.
To the top.
To the top. 722. That just says
The
heat press.
I think it was just the updated heat press.
Oh.
Yeah, they're regular. What's
Yeah.
sad is the price they've been having to sell
Oh
these
my
for.
goodness.
They've been giving them away, Lauren.
$500.
They've been giving them away.
I mean,
just giving them away.
Anyway, I'm glad we did that. I'm glad I learned how to spell patent. I'm glad I learned how to search. Now we can all search for different things and seeing what these companies that we love and follow maybe applying for patents for. So anyway, let's go ahead and go overhead and let's talk about this Cricut sticker paper. So we are going to be testing this today, and as you can see, first of all, this is how the Cricut Sublimation, I about said sticker paper. This is what the Cricut Sublimation paper came in. This is what is very, very curious to me, is this color of this paper. Have you seen the color of this paper?
Let me see it. Okay.
This is the color of the paper versus an actual piece of white copy paper. Do y'all see this?
They crafted
They've done
here.
something.
Yeah.
They've done something. So back overhead, you can see this is what white copy paper looks like beside of the Cricut Sublimation paper. It is, it's kind of giving off a pink look to it.
Yeah.
Pink. So anyway, and here, is that better, Brooks? Okay, I'm used to the camera being like way up here.
I know.
I'm having to pull it back here. Here are the two tests side by side. Let's make a poll.
Here, do you want me to I'll do the poll.
Make a poll.
Okay, we're gonna make a poll.
Which one do you think is which? So we're gonna call this left, my left. I don't know if it's left.
It would be
you
left,
guys.
yeah, it would be.
So we're gonna go left.
Which is what? What's the question?
Well, the question is, which one do you think is Cricut Sublimation paper, left or right? Which one do you think is the Cricut?
Wouldn't they just pick the off-white one?
It's not. Once you press it,
Oh,
looks
you're talking
the
about after
same.
you press. Sorry. Okay, keep it on the camera. Keep it left
Yeah.
and right so they can examine.
Left and
Sorry.
right. It
Sadie.
ends up not being that color after you press it, but I want you guys to see. I want you all to comment or take advantage of the poll. Which one do you think?
We got fit. Wait, are we tied already? We are fifth. Some people we need more votes on the poll, people. We need more votes on the poll.
Vote on. How many do we have here with us?
Oh, you know why nobody's voting yet? Because they don't know what they're voting, because it's like a lag, like a 30-second lag.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell. Hold on one second. My YouTube screen's all...
190.
Woohoo! 190 friends.
Woo.
How are y'all?
Okay. Do you think the left is Cricut sticker paper or the right?
It is neck and neck.
I keep saying Cricut sticker paper. It's sublimation.
I was calling faux leather vinyl.
I'm not used to saying Cricut sublimation.
I know.
In my head, it's Cricut sticker.
That's right.
Anyway.
Okay. Wow. The results are changing within minutes, within seconds.
Yes,
Left
Victoria. One of these is copy paper. One of them is Cricut sublimation paper. Honestly,
can you
believe?
Can you zoom in a little bit? Just zoom in a little bit. Just a little bit. Is that out or in, Brooks?
That's in.
Okay. Okay. We just need to...
There we go.
I say left because you can't see that much of the heated image through the paper. Oh, smart.
Cricut or Cricut or Cricut or Cricut.
Okay.
Which one?
54% of people are saying left.
And that means 46% is saying right.
Correct. We're up to 54% on left.
Esther said, honestly, you can't really tell. Honestly, that is correct. You can't really tell. Honestly, you can't really tell.
Do you know the difference?
I do know the difference.
Okay.
The left, in fact, is the Cricut sticker paper.
Okay. Sublimation paper.
Sublimation paper.
I'm done. This is so funny.
Okay, so the left is the Cricut sublimation paper. This is copy paper, but y'all, I mean, honestly, I think my mind is blown the fact that that's copy paper.
Listen, this blows me away every time I do it, and while I wanted to test this out.
I'm like looking really, really close to seeing if I can see the difference.
I know.
I'm sorry if y'all see my head in the shot, but like literally,
Isn't it
other than the
crazy?
fact that you can't really, yeah, I don't know.
Crazy.
Oh wait, this was, if I would have turned it up this way, you could see the pink.
Oh.
This is the back of the paper, my bad. So you can see it even left about the same amount of ink.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Esther said copy paper is a lot cheaper. It is. It is now. A lot cheaper. Now let's talk about the fact that you may not get these exact same results.
True.
Every single time. This is a 100% polyester material.
True.
And I agree, Donna. I do think there might be just a couple things, in my opinion, that this one looks better versus the right. One of them being, I feel like the apple right here is giving me a lot more saturation with the Cricut sublimation paper. And I do feel like, I mean, you can't tell a huge difference. Like, if I had to be nitpicky, this is going to be the one. Right. We did not specifically for this one compare it to A-Sub, but we will today.
Okay.
We will today. We'll go ahead and print on A-Sub, we'll print on copy, and we will print on Cricut. So,
should I grab the A-Sub?
I've got some in here.
Oh, you already have it. Okay.
I have some right here.
Beautiful.
It always lives right here. So I've got some A-Sub.
Guys, if you didn't watch our hack video, we love this cart. I did an organization hack video. Our sublimation cart is like tried and true. It has DTF at the bottom, butcher's paper. It has everything on it. Like,
okay, I'm going to zoom back out. Okay. So, are you guys ready to start testing?
Let's go.
So let's go ahead. We're going to hop over to Design Space. Now, you do not have to, let's be clear, you do not have to use Design Space to sublimate.
Period.
Okay? We don't have to use Design Space to sublimate. A lot of times we'll use Design Space to sublimate to print, just because we are used to the software, we are used to how it works, we can design faster sometimes in Design Space, so that is why we like to use Design Space to create our designs to print. One thing we don't like doing is using our Cricut to cut our design out.
Right.
With sublimation, you don't have to use any kind of cutting machine to cut it out. What actually works the best is strictly just going to be tearing your paper.
Period.
I know that sounds silly, and I know you're like, oh my gosh, Lauren, why would you do that? But I promise you, when it comes to sublimation, if you want to learn the ins and outs of sublimation, this is one of the biggest tips that I have found is not cutting, but tearing your paper. And little fun fact, if you want to learn more about sublimation, you can do so. You can get instant access by going MGL Plus, and you can do that for as low as $47 today.
So good.
So, with that being said, we'll go back to Design Space. We're going to start here. Now, I do already have our design pre-printed on Cricut sublimation paper and copy paper. I will need to print it again on A-Sub, so I am going to walk you through the process of how you are going to print from Design Space for sublimation. Okay?
Love it.
all you're going to do is you're going to pull in your design. If you don't know, you are going to go over here to uploads. We're going to go to upload image. You can then bring in your Finder, is my favorite way to do it, if it were to pop up like this. And then you're just going to choose whatever file you're using. We'll just pull in the boys this time so I can show you how to pull a file in. And then you just go to continue, apply and continue, flat graphic for sublimation. If you are sublimating, you really want to stick with the PNGs. And if you do pull in an SVG, you're gonna have to flatten it. So flat graphics is what we are using for sublimation in Cricut Design Space. And then uploading onto our canvas. And that is truly how easy it is to upload a design to then print for sublimation.
Amazing.
That's it. So we do have our design already loaded. Once you have sized your design correctly within Design Space, if you do have a couple elements together, let's say you added another apple or you added another flower to this piece, you will need to select both and flatten them together. Once again, when you are printing for sublimation in Cricut, you have to think of it as a print and cut.
Yes.
It's the same process. You always have to flatten things together before the design is complete and ready to send to the printer. So just keep that in mind. We are not having to flatten this, so we're just ready to go to the Make It screen.
Yay.
I'm not gonna save it because this is just a one singular design. Now from there, which I'm gonna change this from 11 by 7. I don't know why ours
it's automatically, it's happened to me multiple times today, yeah.
Also, that's really big. So let's just go back. I didn't realize how large that was. We're gonna size it down just a little bit. Changing it from that 11 by 7 to 8.5 by 11. With this, we do need to mirror your design. Now, I say mirror. If you have converted a printer, and actually, I like to mirror my design from my print page just so I kind of have a little bit more control over it. Yeah. So I wouldn't mirror from Design Space. I would mirror from my print page. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to continue, and we're going to send this to the printer. And we are using our Epson SureColor F170 series.
We love this printer.
I'm obsessed with this printer. If you are in the market for a sublimation printer, I do highly, highly suggest you getting this printer. It is Epson's sublimation printer. I have fallen in love with it, and we go over exactly how to set this up in the course. If you have a, my favorite conversion, or my favorite printer that I have ever converted is going to be the Epson ET8550. It is a wide format printer. It's my favorite. Now, if you are printing your sublimation designs from Design Space, guess what we are doing? We are always going to turn the bleed off.
Yep.
We're always turning bleed off if you are printing sublimation designs from Design Space. We are not using our Cricut to cut out this design. Therefore, we do not need bleed, or your design is just going to bleed into each other.
Yep.
Period. Okay? So we're always turning bleed off and turning on system dialog always.
So good.
Coming back behind here, once again, we are using the Epson SureColor F170 series. I am going to go down here. I always change my colors. So if you've ever worked with a SureColor, an Epson SureColor printer, there are two big color matching settings. So there is Epson Color Controls. This is a setting that I normally don't use. I normally like, if I see the colors on the screen, that's the exact same color that I want to see printed out. So the way that I guess keep these separate in my brain is the Epson Color Controls means that the printer kind of controls those color profiles, and it takes the colors from, so I don't know if you guys know or understand this, but your color profiles for your computer screen and the color profiles for your printer are two totally different color profiles.
Yes.
So what you see on your screen is actually in RGB, red, green, blue. That is what you see on your screen. What prints on your printer is CMYK. So completely different color profiles, which is why I always like to turn on color sync, because that syncs it to the colors that I see on the screen. Yep. So although we are using two kind of different color profiles across different platforms, that color sync tells your printer, okay, Lauren wants to see the colors printed that's exactly on the screen.
Yeah.
The Epson color controls, it just gives you a richer, darker color profile. And you're gonna be able to see this because the prints that we have on here and actually what we pressed, if I had to guess, looks like what would be Epson color controls. I'm printing A-Sub in color sync. So maybe I should keep it at Epson color controls so we can compare all the same. But normally, I would not tell you to keep that, especially if you are printing someone that has, like, if you're printing a picture of someone, it's going to come out a lot darker. You definitely want to turn on that color sync. So we'll leave it at color controls just so that we can have an actual, like, nothing has been changed. There's been no other variable that's been changed for this. We're strictly doing it the same way. Okay? So once you've done that, the other thing, color matching really with an Epson Sure Color is going to be the biggest thing, making sure you go in and change that. It's always going to print at best quality. Let me show you though, print settings. If you have this printer, it took me forever to figure this out. It automatically mirrors your image. So I had been starting in like Canva, flipping my design, trying to turn on mirror, and it was coming out the wrong way every time. I didn't know that this printer was set up to automatically mirror.
Such a cool
feature.
Which
I love about this printer. Now, if you have a converted sublimation printer, you will need to go into your print settings, whether you go ahead and set a preset. So I have created a sublimation preset for our ET8550, which I go over how to do in our sublimation course.
Love it.
That way, all I have to do is drop down those presets, and I click that sublimation preset. It sets my colors, it sets my mirror image, it sets everything that I need. But I just wanted to show you where you find that mirror image for this design. So it's already turned on. You can do the print quality from normal to fine. And that's about it.
So good.
That's about it. Now I'm just gonna make sure we have some A-Sub in here. Make sure our printer is turned on, which she is, and we're just gonna go ahead and print her out.
Amazing. So good. Yeah, if you guys have not mastered sublimation, I mean, we really want you to master it. And in the sublimation course, we give you guys so much good, trainings and things like that. That is just so incredible. From mastering the relationship of the color profiles to making sure you have only the right product. Another thing I really love about sublimation is we truly believe that the program alone, whether you're joining MGL Plus or just buying the sublimation course, you will get your money's worth just in savings of MGL Plus or the course alone, because it is so awesome and so comprehensive. So yay, we love it.
So while that's printing, we did have somebody ask, Yasmin asked, is color sync available on the ET8550? It actually is not, but let's go ahead and go to share screen. I went ahead and acted like I was printing again from the 8550 so that I could show you. Now you do have to have a print driver installed on your computer. How you're gonna do that, which once again, I'm not gonna go through the whole process. We do that very detailed within the sublimation course. But what you're gonna do, see, you can see here I have a preset and I have my sublimation preset that I've already saved. But once you get that print driver for the 8550, because the 8550 has, instead of 4 colors, it has 6 colors, which I do love about it, but it is a little bit more, it's a little bit more advanced.
Yes.
So it took me a lot longer to figure out the color profiles that worked. I don't know if you remember, Tanner, me trying to figure that out. It took me literally 4 days, and like, I can't remember how much money I spent in blanks trying to get that right.
And that's kind of how it is with a lot of our developing of the course. We really want to help you guys understand how not to make these mistakes. So we do all of it, work you guys through the kinks and things like that. So it's just very, very fun and super, super helpful.
Yes. So back to our share screen, where you're going to find those color profiles after you install the print driver on an 8550. If you go to, it does have color matching. It does have color sync and color controls. I like to go more into detail. So I go into print settings, and you can see here these print settings are a lot more detailed. I go into advanced color settings, and I have everything set.
Yes.
To exactly what I like, with the Epson Vivid high quality and mirror image on. That's what I mean. I don't have to go in here and change all of this. I'll put my presentation paper matte in there. I have my all of that selected for my sublimation preset.
So good.
So just so you can kind of see how that works. So yes, there is a color sync and an Epson color control on the 8550. I personally wouldn't even worry about that. I like going in and putting in my actual numbers for my colors that I want.
Yay!
Okay, so here are our designs that we have printed. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and I'm going to...
Let's see if we have any questions. Is sublimation better than printing on printable vinyl? Jody, they're not comparable. I think I'm not even gonna go into that question. Sublimation, well, here I go into it. The sublimation is turning an ink and letting it turn into a gas through the heat process.
Yes.
Highly recommend looking more into it. We love, love, love sublimation.
I think one of the reasons why I love sublimation so much is strictly because of the science behind it. Like, it's wild to me that I have this is now in what I would call it starts in a liquid state. I guess you would consider this still a liquid state, solid state, whatever.
Yeah.
It then turns into a gas state, but with heat and pressure, this ink turns into a gas. And then it's like, think about it this way. The pressure, when you heat this ink up, it turns into a gas and it moves around, but the pressure holds it against the blank that you are putting it on. And what happens is those gas molecules start like bouncing off of each other like this, and they do not turn back into a solid until they come in contact with a polymer.
Yep.
So a polymer is your polyester or your coating that you find on your blanks. And when that gas bouncing around comes in contact with a polymer, it sucks it together, and it's like that polymer puts chains on that gas molecule and doesn't let it go anywhere.
Yeah, so good.
So that is just my little spiel on how that works and why I think it's like it blows my mind sometimes how it works and how permanent it is.
Yeah, someone asked, why is ripping better than cutting the design out? So when you'll have that indentation of the, the cut. But
okay, well, let's just look.
If you rip it, you wouldn't have that on the fabric.
Okay, can they see this where my hand is, Brooks? Can they see this at all? This line? Where my finger is? Okay. You all are not going to be able to see it as much, but if right here where my finger is, there is a line all the way across this, Right there? Okay, there is a line all the way across this and all around this. Polyester, in general, tends to take on whatever shape is pressed into it.
Yep.
So that is why ripping, what it does is and these were cut, and there's nothing wrong with cutting your design, but sublimation paper is a lot thicker than copy paper. I mean, you can hear it. Here's copy paper.
Yep.
Sublimation paper. It's a lot thicker, so when it presses into a polyester, it's going to leave that indentation a little bit more. So what ripping does is, you see how it kind of feathers that edge out?
Yeah.
It just kind of feathers everything around it so that you just don't get as harsh of a line. So, anyway, So I'm just going to, I've got these. Now let's tear. So A-sub, copy, Cricut.
So good.
Yes, tearing helps you, keeps you from having a line around your design. This is very, very important if you are sublimating onto neoprene.
Yep.
Neoprene is the worst to get those lines on.
Yeah, I agree.
It really is. It's just not great. So what I'm doing, I'm just ripping around the edge. I do find it interesting. Can they see the color differentiation between that pink and white on that edge? Not really. Okay. Well, there is
just a little different.
I can see it there. The differentiation between this white, so the core of this paper is white.
Love it.
But there's some type of coating on the top.
Right.
That makes it like a pinky color. Interesting.
So cool.
Okay. Now, I want to make sure I'm surprised that they don't give you a recommended temperature for this paper. Now, if you have been in the sublimation world, you know that the actual act of sublimation happens between 370 to like 385, 90 degrees.
Yep.
Some blanks are gonna be a lot, need a lot more heat than that, but the sublimation process does not start occurring until it reaches that temperature. You can't you can get a very faint sublimation design at a lower temperature, but for the most part, you have to have a higher temperature. We like using our sublimation cheat sheet that we've put together.
Yes.
So for polyester fabric, it's on our sublimation cheat sheet, we're showing 380 to 400 degrees for 50 to 60 seconds. I think I'm gonna go on the low end of that and stick to the 380, which is what I have my press set at right now. And we will do the full minute. I do think I get the best results with the full minute. But somebody said something about ink, and I wanted to address that.
Don't change ink in your machine. Some inks won't play nice together. Christy, we do teach in our program to marry an ink. So, you know, really, you can change them. It's possible. It's doable. You can work through it. But if you want the easiest way, just pick an ink you love.
Yes. So inks are very much, first of all, you're never going to mix anything but sublimation ink. If you've converted a printer, you can't put inkjet ink back into that printer.
Right.
Period. What we suggest, though, is finding a brand of sublimation ink that you love. In this one, we strictly use the Epson ink because that's what came with it. That's what we're going to stick with in this. I've already ordered. I think we've got some more for when this runs out. So we're going to stick with the Epson sublimation ink in this one. In the other ones, we have used Hippo in our smaller converted eco tank, and we have used Cosmos ink in our ET8550. So really, you just need to find a good brand and try to stick with it. Yes, some of their chemical makeups are going to be a little different, so your colors may not come out exactly the way that you thought they were. So I would try my best to stick with the same one. If you can't, I would still go with a good sublimation ink, which is going to be Hippo, Cosmos. There's quite a few really good. Sawgrass makes a good ink.
I think just for their own printers.
Okay.
So Sawgrass is it's like one of the first sublimation printers. They really haven't had a lot of traction. Yeah, I mean, Cosmos is kind of like the one we've been really vibing with a lot. Really good. We used to get StarCraft a lot. But yeah, they're really awesome.
Christy said, I had a machine get totaled when I mixed two brands. Take that as a warning label that once you marry your brand, you may want to write that down on the side of your printer and just go ahead and tape that on there so that you don't forget what brand you used.
Totally.
Christy, thank you for your insight.
So good. I mean, so sorry you went through that, but thank you for sharing.
Yes, so sorry you went through that. So great of you to share that.
Yes.
So nice of you. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn these over. We're going to press on the bottom because I don't want to mess up this. So we've got A-Sub, Copy, Cricut. And I'm going to press them all at the same time. Same temperature, same time. We're going to see all the results together. I am going to grab my heat tape real quick because I do want to tape these down. Okay, this is a really good question that we can address.
Let's do it.
Tanner.
Yes, DTF seems to be becoming more popular than sublimation. What do you think about this? We love DTF. Direct to film is what DTF stands for. It is really fun, and I don't, again, it's kind of like, you know, comparing it to printable HTV and things like that. Again, not really comparable. I love DTF. We, you know, there's different ways to do DTF. If you want to DTF at home, if you want to get big gang sheets, like all the different things like that. My personal one that I'm really loving is DTV, Direct to Vinyl, by Caesar. I think that is a really high quality material that we're loving. Yeah, I mean, we love DTF.
So I think what it really comes down to,
cotton and for darker colors,
is that's what I was about to say. What it comes down to is, what type of material do you like to wear? There are a lot of people that don't like the feel of polyester, and you know what?
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Period.
Polyester isn't my favorite fabric on my skin either.
I agree.
I can do a cotton poly blend pretty well. I like a good cotton poly blend, but straight polyester is not my favorite. And unfortunately, that's the material that you get the best results from with sublimation. So that's why Tanner is saying it's comparing apples to oranges.
Yes.
It's just a different method on a different material. Now, I do think that sublimation is phenomenal actually on other items that are not clothing items.
Yeah.
Like sublimation on tumblers, chef's kiss.
Oh my gosh, coasters,
Chef's kiss.
I mean, all the things, so good.
Yeah. What brand copy paper?
Any
I don't
brand
know, the
you
brand
got.
that we buy at Walmart is what's in there.
Any brand you want.
I don't really know. I don't really know what brand copy paper we have.
Love it.
It's just the kind that we can buy at the Walmart.
The Walmart.
The Walmart.
That's how you know we're big around here. The Walmart.
We have
some butcher's paper.
I was gonna reuse it, but
I do not reuse butcher's paper.
Y'all, I'm a reuser.
We can't
Tanner
be
is
doing
not
that.
a reuser.
We're not risking it, y'all. Time is money, money is time.
I'm a reuser.
Got some fresh butcher's
But
paper.
I will say I did see some ghosting on that one. If I don't see ghosting, I'm gonna reuse butcher's paper.
Okay.
That's just facts.
Fine. That's fine.
So we are placing our butcher's paper over top. If you don't know or understand why butcher's paper is important for sublimation versus a Teflon sheet, I do like a Teflon sheet. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on a Teflon sheet. What butcher's paper is made to do is actually absorb moisture. That's why butchers use it to cover to wrap their meat in. It absorbs that moisture. So that is why butcher's paper is important for sublimation, is because moisture gets locked in garments even though it's not wet. There are water molecules flying around us all the time.
Crazy.
So there is going to be moisture in there, and what that does is it kind of like sucks that moisture up, and it allows you to get a crisper image with your sublimation. So we are pressing 380 degrees. We've got 50 seconds on here is what was already set, so I may count 55. We'll go in between. I'll count 5 more seconds.
Love it.
Now is a great time, though, to ask a question.
Yeah, let us know if there's anything that you want to, address with this. We haven't addressed this in a while. I think a lot of you may be surprised at how well copy paper does. Here's the thing. I wouldn't it's not like I'm throwing out all my sublimation paper. I don't think that's ever the verdict here.
No.
I just like knowing. I just like knowing the difference, like to see the comparison. And for Cricut to have sublimation paper, that's kind of why we wanted to readdress. And now we're comparing the 3 head-on: copy paper, A-Sub, and Cricut. It's gonna be blown away. So yay! Yes, science learning, so fun. Yes.
Another question that, hold on. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing some ghosting from one of these. I think it is the copy paper that gets the ghosting. Do you see it?
Oh, I do see it. And that's probably, okay, that's an interesting point.
Hold up. I'm gonna lay this back down because this is very interesting and I want to address this. Let me pull this out so that there's no more heat that is on this. We're not revealing yet, but this is how it was in the press. This is how the butcher's paper was laid down. So let's talk about the ghosting. Here is a little bit of ghosting, which is from the copy paper. That is expected. If you use copy paper, expect to see ghosting on your butcher's paper because, once again, copy paper is not as thick.
Yep.
Copy paper is not as thick, so it's going to have ghosting.
Yep.
Now here's what else is interesting.
We've had a few questions about washing. Washing, because it turns into a gas and it's absorbed in the fabric, your wash is going to be completely the same.
Oh,
the
yeah,
ghosting is where you could run into some trouble, you know, if it's thinner paper and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Also, when you watch, sublimation does not, the only time that sublimation is going to come off is if you sublimated on cotton.
Yep.
And let me just be the first to tell you, if you try to sublimate on cotton and you go to wash it, you better hope you don't have anything else with the polyester in it or it will get all over that article of clothing.
Yep.
I have seen it happen. I actually used sublimation as a, this has been years and years ago when I first started here. I used sublimation on a cotton tea towel as a guide for a handwritten embroidered cotton tea towel and was able to throw it in the wash and get rid of that sublimation underneath it. And my mom threw in a shirt with that unbeknownst to me, and it did have a poly count and it got like black ink on it, so just know that. Anyway, back to our ghosting. The copy paper did ghost. The next thing, you all are not going to be able to see it, but I see very, very faint ghosting from the A-Sub paper.
Huh, but not the Cricut?
From the Cricut.
Okay, pop off.
So that was the observation that I wanted to make.
Crazy.
There is no incorrect or correct side of butcher's paper. It's just the same. There's no top side, bottom side, side down. It's all the same.
Love it.
And now, let's look at it. Well, let's start with copy paper. I think that's our base level. Let's start with copy paper. So we're pulling our copy paper design off. It is here. Looks pretty good.
Love it.
Not upset with it at all. Here is how much ink was left on the copy paper.
Okay.
Now let's talk about this. Because I did not lint roll. I had to do the motion to figure out what I was trying to do.
Your lint roller.
I did not lint roll.
We were too busy gossiping.
We were too busy gossiping. But this is really good for you all to see.
Yes.
If you don't lint roll, especially your 100% poly shirts.
Yep, the 100%.
If you don't lint roll your poly shirts, you are going to get these little blue specks. Period. These are just fibers that are in the shirt that for some reason once they are pressed with heat, it turns blue and you can't get them to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it. So do as I say, not as I do, and lint roll your shirts.
Please.
Please, please, please. Next up, let's get this off of here. I'm really trying not to tear this design. Me not having a thumbnail is not.
Oh my gosh, your poor thumb.
Yeah, I can't pick anything up because I don't have a nail.
And it's your right hand.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying, guys.
It. I'm so sorry.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
This is an all poly shirt. Great question.
Yes, this is a 100% poly shirt, not a cotton poly blend. I do think that there may have been a little bit more differentiation had it been a cotton poly blend. So here is the difference. You can see automatically A sub versus copy. I feel like there's less ink on the A sub than there was the copy paper.
Yeah.
And here it is side by side.
Love it.
Beautiful. And then here, push it up.
Beautiful.
Like that.
Love it. You cannot use, you could, okay, so for darker fabrics, we just recommend printable HTV or DTF.
There is sublimation HTV.
That is true.
There is, so let's talk about that. Let me get through this, and then Cleo, I'm gonna get to your question. We're gonna talk about this. And then here is our Cricut sticker paper.
Yay!
So honestly, not much difference in any of them.
Really?
No.
Comparing the A-sub to Cricut, would you say there's any difference?
No.
Butcher's paper is not the same as parchment paper. Parchment paper is different than butcher's as it's different than freezer paper.
Yes.
They're all three very different papers that need to be used in your kitchen and your craft room appropriately.
Freezer paper has a plastic coating. Parchment paper is not going to hold up. It's going to like crack under this. It's like kind of get brittle under this much heat and pressure.
Butcher's paper,
you can see how toasty that butcher's paper got in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
Parchment paper will get even toastier.
Yep.
So it's one of those things. Butcher's paper on here, freezer paper different, parchment paper even different.
Keep your freezer paper for your stencils. We love freezer paper stencils.
Yeah, I don't see, it looks to me like there is still less ink left on the A-sub than there is the Cricut.
Oh, that is Cricut. Cricut does look like there's a lot left on it. Is Cricut sublimation paper thicker? Like, are they thicker papers?
Nope, they feel about the same.
Which one's this one?
A-sub.
And this is Cricut.
Copy. We know that the copy paper is thin.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just curious I would love to know the science behind what this pink coating is and what it does.
It is definitely a pink tint.
It is a pink tint. I mean, here it is up against the white shirt.
Yeah.
It's straight up light pink to me.
And then there's A-sub.
There it is up against A-sub. So I'm just curious. Listen, I think it's a good brand.
Yeah.
I think it's a good quality sublimation paper.
Agree.
I think it's one of those things, now that you know it's a good quality, stick this information in your back pocket, because when it goes on sale, if A-sub is not on sale, stock up on your Cricut sublimation paper.
Yeah. And this is Cricut and this is A-sub.
Cricut, A-sub. What do you think?
It's just really impressive how they all look good.
I know.
And again, I think as we do more complex designs, like if we did a tumbler wrap, I think that would really put the shame to
So
this.
Joanne is saying the left looks a little, so this one looks a little darker to you? This one is the copy paper. Copy, A-sub, Cricut.
How about it? I love it. Well, okay.
I don't know.
They look all three amazing.
They do look good. I ain't mad at any of them.
No, not at all.
Nancy said A-sub has a richer brown and teal. Funny, this is actually not supposed to be brown. This is why, let me just do that. I should have done this, I should have thought about this to begin with. I'm gonna also, really quickly, we're gonna print this on Epson Color Sync so that you all can see the difference, because she said that looks brown. It's supposed to be green.
Interesting.
That is supposed to be green. So we're just gonna quickly print this on textile. We're gonna print this on Color Sync so that you all can see the difference really quickly. And while that is printing, they said the gray flour on the Cricut is not as saturated. While that is printing, let's quickly talk about, somebody said sublimation for dark fabrics. Number one, sublimation is kind of, you have to think of it as it's clear, so that's why it has to have that white for the colors to show through. So you can't sublimate on dark, but you can sublimate on sublimation. It's called sublimatable HTV. Glitter HTV from Caesar is a great HTV to sublimate on.
Such a great hack to have that in your back pocket.
If you want to do dark colors and you have the capabilities to sublimate, you can use Caesar Glitter HTV. And then, let's see.
I think all the print washes, I think we have a lot of questions about prints. The washes, I think that would be the same across the board. If it looks good, if it absorbed good, if the ink did what it's supposed to, turn into a gas, absorb into the fabric, you will have no issue there.
The paper is not going to, the type of paper you use is not going to affect the wash.
Correct.
The only thing that the paper is going to affect is the ink, how much ink goes from the paper to the design.
Yes.
Now, instantly, this is Epson Color Sync.
Okay.
It looks like I've already pressed it.
Yeah.
It looks like I've already pressed it based on what color control's on.
Okay, let's press it.
Let's do it. We're gonna do it down here in this corner. And once again, I'm gonna try to not, I'm just gonna do it in the corner, and I'm not even gonna tape it. We're doing this quickly.
Okay, as it go ghost, we'll find out what happens when you don't use your...
We're gonna do it right here.
Oh.
Maybe we should tape it. Just like one or two.
Fully
pieces.
commit.
We'll just use this that we've already used.
Beautiful.
Okay. Butcher's paper.
Get our butcher's paper.
We're reusing this. It doesn't have ghosting on it. I'm not allowing any of this to get any heat. So none of this is going to get any heat
Love it.
on it. Let me even that back out. Put our butcher's paper there. Not touching the heat.
Woohoo.
Perfect. 55 seconds.
Okay.
Let's go.
Here we go. If you don't tape it, it can bounce when the press opens. Yes, I taped it. You can be risky, but you don't want to risk it too much. We love the tape.
Well, I ended up taping it, so it's all good.
Love it, love it, love it. So good.
Does anyone have any more questions about sublimation, the sublimation course, printers?
Yeah, lots of files. If you do join MGL Plus, you do get hundreds of sublimation ready files. That is super, super fun. So yay, yes, always use the spray or tape. Love it. We love it, Donna. So fun. So fun. Another thing, I mean, I think giftables with sublimation, really impressive. We love it. So got a 5 extra seconds.
Yep.
And then here we go.
Sure did. That's toasty. Ugh.
Sublimation on acrylic. Christy, we have an awesome video sublimation on acrylic from May or March on the YouTube channel. Check it out.
And here is the difference.
Okay, let's look at the color
Epson
difference.
Color Sync and Epson Color Controls.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like a completely different design.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's really what you saw on the screen.
Wow.
That's what printed out with Epson Color Control.
And then
this is sync. Epson Color Sync.
Cool.
Or the Color Sync.
Such a great driver.
I know.
I love that. Love it, love it, love it.
That's why this right here is why I like using Color Sync.
Love it. Donna, what files would you like to see? Let us know. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Color looks so much better. Yeah, it looks totally different.
It does. I mean, it really just depends on what style you're going for. This is, like I said, this was what the original design looked more like.
So cool. Nice to know.
So yeah.
Awesome. What a fun little hack. And if you have not been getting really good results, maybe it's time to check out your drivers, try out some other ones, really perfect the color profiles and things like that. So yeah, and every single ink that you have, can have different color profiles. So they will provide those color profiles to you, and then you can get to plug them in and everything like that. So we are so excited. If you upgrade your membership today, we have a couple days left, you'll be able to get the full book bundle, and you'll be able to get your sublimation cheat sheet and instant access to so many courses and so much more.
Yeah.
We are so excited to get you guys into AI for Creatives and everything else. It has been so much fun. We love, love, love the show, and I am so excited. If you bought a ticket to Craft Weekend, you have 7 days during your 7-day access pass to watch the replays. So many amazing projects in the Facebook group, from your bags to your luggage tags to the crafts we did with our amazing friend Ashley Falco. I mean, so many amazing projects, so awesome. So congratulations everybody, getting ready. We have not done too many Christmas projects, so let us know if you want to see some Christmas here coming up on the Makers Gonna Learn channel. We are so, so excited. Yay, love it, love it, love it. So good, so good. Victoria, if you are an active MGL Plus member and there's any book here that you don't have, you can email in customer service and we'll hook you up with those. But if you have a regular membership and you want to upgrade to MGL Plus, now is the best time. Use the coupon code EPIC, E-P-I-C. We're super, super excited to get you plugged in. So yay, love it, love it, love it. Okay, Halloween, Nikita, so fun. Got my order from Ashley. Y'all, she had so many orders during Craft Weekend. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. So we love it. Yes, Christmas. We love Christmas. We cannot wait to help you guys out. Yes, need ideas with that paper pack. So good, Jen. We can do that for you. So be sure to get plugged into the membership. Yes, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, so fun. All right. Well, we will see you back here at the Makers Gonna Learn channel next Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be super, super fun. So stay tuned and check out AI for Creatives for all of the members that have access to it. So go get